Go. We are back. It is what? It is Wednesday, the 22nd. I had to look at my watch. I didn't go to work today. How'd you guys have? You guys have fun at work today?
Shh. Let's not talk about that. That nightmare of a nightmare.
Yeah. Let's
not do it.
I mean, you see where I'm at, so
yeah. We
What do
know
you
where we know where Devin is. When that logo's up there, Devin's still at work. Scott didn't make it. We're thinking about just ditching him. What do you guys think? Ditch him?
Yeah.
No. We're not going to ditch him. Today we found a couple good stories. We got AOC bashing Trump, and then we have White House not responding. We're not responsible for the border, which, you know, they are responsible for the borders. It's almost their job, like you know. But before we get into the stories, please do us a favor: like, subscribe, share. Really helps us out. It's all free to do. So, you know, please do that.
Yes, please.
Yes, please. Please. No, I'm joking. But for real. All right. So the first story, I'm going to bring it up on the stage, is, let me find out which one. I have so many things up here right now. Okay. Oh, nope. That's the wrong one. Where's it at? Okay. Why should he have to do it? Wow. White House says it's not Biden's job to secure the border amid invasion of military-aged men. And then White House Press Secretary Karine Jean-Pierre, whatever, on Wednesday said it is not Joe Biden's job to secure the U.S. border amid an invasion of millions of military-aged men from the most dangerous parts of the world. More than 10 million illegal aliens, mainly military-aged men, had invaded the U.S. since Joe Biden was installed in January 2021. Illegals from the most dangerous parts of the world, including the Middle East and Africa, have crossed over the border. Illegal aliens are raping and murdering innocent Americans. Now look at this. Like, that's a lot of people right there. And it's just a picture. It's nice. We like pictures.
Eyeballs.
All right. I know. And the feet. Okay. And what does the White House say about the invasion and carnage? It's not Biden's job to secure the border. It is literally Biden's constitutional duty to secure the U.S. border. And that is a fact.
Yes.
The president has the authority to do something about this unilaterally. Congress is in a divided government. Why isn't Biden doing anything? Fox News reporter Jackie Henrich. No, it's Jackie. That's just another way to spell it. Asked Karine Jean-Pierre. And we have a little video of that, and we all love the videos from her, man. She is just something else.
The president has the authority to do something about this unilaterally. Congress is in a divided government right now. Why isn't he doing anything?
Why should he have to do it unilaterally? Why should we do it in a legislative way? And let's not forget that negotiated.
I know, but undo some of.
Wait, so you're right. He took many executive actions before.
Yes. Now, let me just put this out there. There's laws on the books about our border. The Secretary of State, Mayorkas, duty is to uphold those laws. They're not upholding those laws. There are laws on the border about people that jump the border being illegal and should be taken, held in custody, given a trial if they ask for asylum, in which you're supposed to do at a port of entry.
Yes.
And then decide whether they stay. This isn't what's happening. Joe Biden's actually flying illegals from the Darien Gap into America. This is not a immigration problem. This is an invasion. This is a planned invasion that's being orchestrated by the White House.
By our own government. Ain't that something?
Not even.
Sorry,
hey, Scott. How you doing, Scott?
I'm all right.
All right. What do you think, Scott? Did you see any of that?
I
I
only
see when it
saw
came in.
a second or two of it. But I mean, I don't know how many times I can keep saying it. They just keep going after Trump with nothing, and I don't know. I mean, aren't we getting tired of all this now? I mean, why don't they just?
Well, this isn't about Trump. This is about Biden not doing his job.
Well,
He's the
right.
president of the United States.
Right.
Like Greg said, I mean, Biden, I mean, I remember at one point he put Kamala Harris in charge of the border, and she did nothing. Now they
Right.
got this other dude in charge, and he's doing nothing. It is literally Joe Biden's job as the president of the United States to protect our border.
Right. Yeah.
So that's what
I
this
mean-
is about, and they're not doing their jobs.
Right. Well, and honestly, they haven't been for 3.5 years
Right.
or whatever now, roughly. I think it's sickening. I don't like it because they haven't done anything right. They really haven't.
No,
I mean,
I agree.
If anybody could name me one thing that this administration has done right in 3.5 years, I'll kiss your bare ass because I don't think there is one.
Oh, I got you, bro. Hold on a second. I do have one thing. I do have one thing, and you have to pucker up, brother. So listen here.
What is it?
They are actually going to they have held to their word on descheduling marijuana. So
That's not gone through
that
yet,
is-
so that doesn't count. That has not gone through
Hold
yet.
on. It
No,
actually has gone through. It just has a 60-day memorandum or whatever. So it
Moratorium.
is, yeah,
It's
what
the
he said.
rescheduling.
Well, now wait, and we haven't seen everything yet. So I mean, if you said, look, they decriminalized it and it's legal across the board,
Which they should do.
I would be puckering up. They should, but if they haven't, so now it's
No.
Well, they're
you can get a
rescheduling
medical
it.
card and you can
And
go
they-
through the hoops and
Now they didn't say they were going to decriminalize it. They said they was going to do what they are actually doing it. So when they do it, we are going to film it, and you're going to have to pucker up, brother.
yeah, no, because look, if there's still regulations on it, they didn't do the right thing. Just because somebody can go get a medical card and then smoke it, that they didn't do anything good there. They just made the
Well,
pharmaceuticals rich again. That's all they did.
I agree.
They're
I
already
agree
getting
with
rich.
I agree with that to a point. I mean, at least they are doing something, and that's the only good thing I can actually say about this administration is that they're actually doing that. It should have been done a long time ago. It should be
Right.
taken off the books all the way. Like you said, it should be decriminalized on a
Right.
federal level. Therefore, the states could do whatever they want.
Right.
But that's not what we're talking about here. So let's move
Right.
on to Devin. What do you got to say about the border crisis thing?
All right. So number one, just to let everybody know, I am back here in the boonies. So if I break up at all, just
It's not you, it's
be
him.
expected.
That's right.
It is definitely me. Okay, well, I gotta figure out where I'm at here. So we're talking about Biden not doing his job. So
Right.
this
True.
is quite possibly the worst boss I've ever seen. It's the type of boss that says, "Oh, I didn't do anything. I have nothing to do with this. You got to talk to the people that are under me." Exactly.
Kick in the
They're
can.
under you. They should be doing their jobs. And if they aren't doing their jobs, what do as a boss? You fire them.
You fire them. Yep.
And you put somebody in that will do their job. Or you
Mhm.
decide to go over their head and you do it for them. But
Right.
it
Okay, he's gone.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Devin disappeared. So he did not get to finish his statement.
yeah,
All right.
he would have done if he actually had any power.
That's terrible.
Yeah, that's terrible. Everything you said is just is crazy. We couldn't hear anything you said.
Yeah.
But
Just go on
anyway,
without me.
we will for a little bit. We are going to we will.
No man left behind. Sorry.
You know, like it's just Biden, since he's been in there, hasn't really done anything. He has just brought us back to the same old, same old. Gas prices are high again. Food prices went back. Inflation's through the roof. Keep on saying it got better, but anybody knows whoever's been.
All kinds of stuff.
Yeah. Oh, well, I mean, we brought the jobs back. No, the jobs that you think that they're showing you that they are bringing back are just jobs from the pandemic that were the places that were shut down. That's all that was. It makes it look good on paper, but it is not true at all. It is fake numbers. It's made up stuff.
And jobs that were added to the federal government. By the way,
Yeah, there were a few. And somebody who got 81 million votes, supposedly. You know, I mean, I'm not going to dispute it, but I'm gonna bring this up. Hold on, I can't do that. I got to do it another way. Hold on. So I'm gonna bring this up. Sorry, I got ahead of myself. Okay, is this it? Let's see. Yes, this is it. Okay, so somebody who got 81 million votes, you would think he would have a bigger outcome when it comes to his speeches. Anything. This is his turnout.
Yeah.
I mean, what? 1, 2, 3, 4, about 8, 9 people, 2 tables. So there may be 50, 60, maybe 70 people there. Because there's some more when it'll veer over. Yeah, well, most of those are reporter.
President of the United States is supposed to be in this room. Feel the excitement?
Yeah, they say it was like a funeral.
Right. Now find a Trump rally.
Right. Well, hey, New Jersey, 80 to 100,000 people. Now, the reason I bring that up is for our next story, because we have this lady right here. And if you read the description, you'll know who I'm talking about. Election interference. And that's exactly what this is. AOC says the quiet part out loud. Reveals Democrats' lawfare against Trump are designed to obstruct his campaign like an electric ankle monitor. Now, I'm not going to make much of this. I'm just going to play the video for you, and you can hear her words. I'm going to show you something else.
And by the way, he's doing it in the South Bronx, not to make a point, but because he's got court. And the man practically has the legal version of an ankle bracelet around him, and he can't leave the 5 boroughs because he always has to be in court. And so it is truly an embarrassment to him. And I am looking forward to the response of everyday Bronxites talking about how they feel about him coming to their backyard.
All right, that last part. Now, you heard what she said, right?
Yeah.
She is waiting to hear the response from the people from the Bronx.
Right.
And here are the people from the Bronx.
If President Trump came here to the South Bronx, would you attend the rally?
Of course, I would want to meet Trump. I want to shake his hand. He's the only president that I see that can ever make America great again. He's capable of doing that.
I would love to go to a rally with Donald Trump come, because I'm a big Donald Trump supporter, and I will support him 100%.
Oh yeah, definitely we're going to show him love. We're going to show him a lot of love, and you know, like they do in other states. We definitely need to see Trump here.
There's nothing but love for Donald Trump here in the South Bronx, the North Bronx, the East Bronx, and the West Bronx.
So you tell me.
We want Trump to come back, please, bro. Biden, get out of here, bro. I would come to the rally because the Bronx need a change, and we need somebody that's really going to help this community.
I would definitely come to a Trump rally in the South Bronx. I like him.
You do?
Yes.
Yes, I will come to a rally if President Trump was to come to the Bronx, and I also would bring other people to come too and support him.
Would Joe Biden get a warm reception if he came to the Bronx?
No, he wouldn't have. And I'll make sure of that.
All right. Look, that's one. That's one.
Oh, no.
Look, I'm going to play this other one.
Care about them, and that's why he's coming here.
Why do you want to see Donald Trump tomorrow?
Well, Donald Trump is the man. Everybody want to see Donald Trump, and Donald Trump is the man.
Everybody's struggling. People are getting desperate too. That brings the crime up. When you get poverty and you get a bunch of people that come here that get actually more benefits than the people that been here, then what?
This is real America. This right here, people are paying 30, 40% more. We were just going to buy Windex to clean the windshield. Everything is expensive. Everybody is hurting. People need to see that their leader cares about them. And Donald Trump does care about them. And that's why he's coming here.
Why do you want to see Donald Trump tomorrow?
Okay. So that's the response from the people from the Bronx. Seems like they want him to come there.
Absolutely.
Seems like he might get the same response he got from New Jersey, 80, 90, 100,000 people. Now, I don't know how big it's going to be, but Trump brings the crowds. People love Trump.
This is what I tell
because he loves this country.
People and Devin all the time. What you see on the media isn't real. What they show you on social media isn't real. Now they tell you the Bronx, New York, they hate Trump. They'd never vote for Trump. They want to mark on the streets when they did that, last time, BLM right in front of Trump Tower. This is not
Antifa, all that.
That is not the people of New York.
Paid agitators.
They are paid agitators. When the riots were going on up in where was it, in Wisconsin? I want to say Racine, but that's not it. It was Milwaukee. It wasn't Milwaukee either.
No,
I cannot.
I mean, it was where Rittenhouse, Kenosha.
Yeah. It might have been Kenosha.
I can't remember, but it's somewhere around there. Yeah.
In other areas, they were fighting skids of bricks. Now,
U-Haul trucks full of bricks and signs and stuff like that. It was nuts.
Professionally printed. This was not a grassroots movement to show disgust. This was an army of anarchists, paid agitators. And I mean, if it's obvious to anyone who has any common sense, as soon as Biden won, they stopped because all of a sudden there was what they said was systematic racism. It was all just over. As soon as the Democrats won, equality for all. I mean,
doesn't work like that.
People, I mean, there are gullible people in this country. There are people with the IQ of a turd, but
don't talk about me like that. Now, come on.
Who just
right
believe
here, bro.
what they're told.
Look, the truth hurts, bro. The truth hurts.
But what do your eyes say? What do your ears say? I mean, I can remember when Obama ran for president, every car I passed, I mean, hope and change.
Hope and change.
You know what I mean? Obama. I see one car out of every 2,000 that has the Biden, and they're ducking in their car because they're embarrassed.
I just want to answer your question. My eyes and my ears say nothing because it doesn't have a mouth. Continue.
These are the people that fall for this
Smart
stuff.
ass.
See? Those are the remarks of those people.
What?
It's not real.
What?
It is propaganda at the utmost degree. You know what I mean? It is if we say it enough, people will start to believe it. It's not true. It's not true.
It's just like what we was talking about last night when we kept on saying, like, I can't stand it when they get up there and they keep on saying, we are a democracy. No, we are not. We are a constitutional republic, period. That's it. We are in no way, shape, or form a democracy. Not happening. It never was that.
Black people, Asians, Hispanics, Mediterranean islanders, Caribbean people, you do not want a democracy. That is mob rule. All right. Yeah. In a democracy, there's 195 million white people in this country. There will be nobody in the government but white people. And they won't care anything about the minorities because who are they trying to please? They are trying to please the biggest majority in the country. You don't want that.
Mm-hmm.
I would say the politicians that are white that would do that because most white people don't care what color you are as long as you're a good person. We don't care.
Well, no, I'm not saying.
I know. I'm just clearing that up just in case somebody said something like, no.
Hopefully, they understood the way our republic's set up is we have electors, and we're done by districts. Okay, so if it
makes everything fair.
If I'm a heavily African, I'm not going to say that. I'm sorry, Black American. All right. Whether you're from Africa or not, everybody here is American. I don't care where you come from.
100%.
One country,
I agree.
one people.
You're born here, you're American.
I'm Native American, Cherokee, registered, dual citizenship. I'm waiting for all of you people to get out of my country. No, I'm just joking.
Go home.
Go home now. You screwed it up. Everybody's an American. We all want the same thing. We want to be prosperous. We want to be strong. We want to have our bills paid. We want to have excess money in the bank. Nobody here wants anything different than that. We want our kids to do better than we did. You know what I mean? Than our parents did. We want all that for everything. But if I'm a heavy Black neighborhood, when I vote my my representative, my mayor of that area, my congressman, well, I'm going to get the congressman that represents me.
In
But
your
as
area.
soon as Democrats take over, or Democrats, but that's what they want. As soon as the democracy happens, all that goes away. Now
Yeah.
it's just one vote per person, majority rules.
Look,
You'll never have a say again.
The Ukraine is a perfect example of that. This is like the 5th time. This happened a couple days ago, I think. Stuart Owens pointed it out to us a little bit ago. Zelensky he put martial law back into effect so he can extend.
Oh.
Yeah, see, this is like the 5th time he's done this, dude. If you look it up, because I looked it up, like, oh man, that's good news. But then I seen he's done this like 5 times.
Yeah.
He puts martial law into effect. He puts martial law into effect, and he stays the president. His term has been over for a while,
for a couple of years, I believe.
And yeah, he should have already been gone. I mean, at one point he said if we didn't send him any money, they wouldn't have an election. Well, the problem is we sent him more money, which I don't agree with. And the election never took place. So he just keeps on extending martial law and staying in charge.
Wait, I got a question about that. I know it's going to sound cold and callous, but why do we even care if they have an election or not? I mean,
well, we're supposed to be upholding democracy.
I don't care.
We're supposed to be upholding democracy there, but just to.
But wait, we're not running things there. It's not our country.
All right, look, okay, in Iraq, this is within everybody here's lifetime. Okay, everybody remembers Iraq. Now that was a democracy. Okay, the parliament and the leader Saddam Hussein. But the problem is the Arabs, the Sunni, makes up 90% of the population, or not 90%, they're 75 to 80% of the population. All right. And Kurds. Well, that was the government. The government was ran by them. And then you have the Kurdish people who were the minority. You know what I mean? They're less 5 to 20% of the people. Well, they couldn't let them grow. So Saddam Hussein would constantly attack them, gas them, kill them. You know what I mean? Keep them held down, because if their population grows, he's going to lose power from his own tribes.
Right.
It's tribal. Democracy is tribal, and it's bad for everybody unless you're the tribe of the majority.
That's why I hate that the Democrats, they keep on trying to get rid of our what is our electoral college. Electoral college. It makes that makes everything fair. There are some people like, no, the majority should rule, and it's like, no, it shouldn't. And that's why our system's set up this way. People just don't understand it, and they're speaking out their ass. Basically, they have no idea why it's set up like that. They just who we want in these cities. If we let it go that way, the people in these democratic cities would pick the president after president after president every time, and it would always go their way. See, the electoral college gives you, in the rural communities across the flyover states and all that, gives you a voice, and it gives you a choice of who's going to run your country. And that's why it's that way. And it should always be that way. Right. If it changes on its own, then so be it. But the reason the Democrats want it to go away is because it gives the average American a voice. And they do not like
that. There'd be like 4 cities in the whole country that would decide. It'd be New York, LA, Chicago, and what's another one? Another big one. I mean, they would make the decision for the rest of the month.
Saddam was Shiite. I'm gonna just show this real quick. So this is what a democracy is. So it says the Arabs dominate the population of Iraq and thus have the greatest sway and impact in the country. Their Semitic language and the Muslim religion and culture dominate other minority populations. The Sunnis are an Islamic minority group in Iraq, and the Shiite is the majority group. There exists a continual battle between the Arabs and the Kurds, leading to a survivalist mentality for the Kurds. The Turkmen also experienced a strained relationship with the Kurds, as they historically acted as buffers between Arabic and Kurdish areas. They are also there are also the I used to know how to say that, the Yazdis, which are believed to be of Kurdish descent, as well as Persian, Armenians, Mandaeans, Shabakis, and Circassians, among others. I wish I didn't read that last. I should have stopped it before that last sentence. But so that is what a democracy is: majority rule. Everybody else fight for your life, because that's you're going to be in the impoverished sections. You're not going to get the food. You're not going to get the medicine, because they don't care about you. You're the minority, and they want you to stay in the minority.
Well, Amber's onto something about the stuff we was talking about. Zelensky, he wants to stay in charge so he can reap the benefits from the U.S. sending over all that money. She's not wrong, because that's what's been going on this whole time. I mean, there was a story, and I probably can't find it. I haven't seen it in a while, but there was a story. It was out there and it just disappeared really quick. But Zelensky and his wife got caught with like a suitcase or a couple suitcases full of money.
Yeah,
it's like, so you just taking the money. I mean, and they've had to replace people who are up in upper positions in Ukraine because they were in charge of the money, and money keeps disappearing. And here's the problem that people just forget to look at is, or I don't know, maybe they don't want to look at it, or they agree with sending all this money over to Ukraine, but then just forget that we sent over 100 billion with a B, $1 billion over to Ukraine. And there's a lot of it missing. Like, where'd it go? Why is he asking for more money when there's a whole bunch of it's just gone? Where'd it go? I mean, he should have to tell us where the hell that money is.
I'm sure
if you want more money, find the money. Find the money. There's a lot of it over there somewhere.
No, it's not over there anymore.
We know where it went, but
we know where it went. We already heard about what was it? What was that group or cryptocurrency that got raided? What was that dude who went to prison for it?
Yeah, I know you're talking about. I can't remember his name.
There were stories that was a money laundering for politicians.
I am going. It is.
From
Yes, it was 100% money laundering. That's Sam Bankman, FTX currency. America was sending money to those were full of ballots.
In suitcases shoved under their beds.
So
that's where the money's at.
They sent over all this money to Ukraine, and Zelensky said, "I'm going to the policy for our country is we're going to invest in FTX." Cryptocurrency, propping up FTX, and then Sam Bankman would give that money to the Democrat Party. It was pure money laundering, 100% money laundering. It is. But I'm going to add something to Amber comment about he wants to stay in charge to reap the benefits. There's more to it. He wants to stay in charge because he is I can't say it.
Constricting?
No.
Conscripted
the people. So all males have to go to war. They all have to fight. If they're not, then they are like beaten in the street, thrown in jail. They have to be in the military. The people hate him. If he falls out of power, they are going to string him up and let Russia have him. He knows his life depends on it.
They might do to him what they did to Saddam.
Hang him.
He yanked his ass out of a sewer.
But it was Bob Shelter, and he's like, "I am Saddam Hussein. I am ready to negotiate." They're like, "There's no negotiating.
No, all the negotiations over, bro."
You're talking about
time for that
Libyan president. What was his name?
Oh yeah. I thought it was Saddam.
They drug him behind a truck. Yeah, what was?
Yeah,
Gaddafi.
Yeah, Gaddafi. Yeah.
Well, it looks like we're about to wrap this up. So I'm going to show you a video of a man actually having a sex change without asking for one. All right.
I wasn't prepared for that.
I don't think we should show that.
Do it.
All right.
Show it.
It's not what you think it is. All right.
Shock factor.
Shock factor, people. Shock factor. Get the kids out the room.
No, it's not.
I don't know what this
not
is.
What you think it is. He gets changed into a woman with crap. Hold on, without his wanting to. So
Are you saying without his consent?
Without his consent. All right, here we go. They scissored so hard, they went out and bought a suit.
I've seen this. We do not own the rights to this music.
No, it was not long enough, but just for the fun of it, get everybody laughing. With all the doom and gloom.
That looked like that hurt.
Just seeing
Yes, it did hurt.
Yes.
Okay, so I guess with that, we're going to go ahead and get up out of here. Let you guys enjoy the rest of your night. Remember, like, subscribe, share. Again, it costs nothing. It's free, and it really helps us out. Taco Bell, Coca-Cola, Walmart, we're here for you.
Stop that. Stop that.
Live Moss.
Right.
Ring the
Live
bell.
Moss.
All right, guys.
Yep.
You guys have a
God bless.
great
Good night.
evening.
Yep. We will see y'all tomorrow.
When we
and
see you.
Thursday, right? Tomorrow's Thursday? It'd be
Thursday.
Devin. If Devin makes it back. It was
If
supposed to be
Devin
Scott
makes it
tonight,
back.
but I had
if we went to work
It's
today.
it's a gamble.
All right. We'll
You
see
guys-
y'all tomorrow.
Peace
7
out,
o'clock.
everybody.
Remember.
Peace.
Yep. Later,
Roll that
guys.
beautiful bean footage and music.
Roll it.
Trying.
Y'all have a good night.